Coucou les coucous! C'est le temps d'essayer une nouvelle série. On va essayer Sunless Sea. Oh, le fait que t'es sur un bateau puis il y a des Eldritch Abominations. Encore là, mais pas sûr si je vais en trouver. I know F all of this game. J'assume qu'il y a une espèce de roguelike element du jeu. Il y avait comme un tip screen qui disait While your first captain is probably gonna die, a further captain may succeed. Fait que j'assume qu'il va falloir que tu recommences. Fait que moi, sans plus tarder, on va juste faire the new game. Start. Yes, please. Chapter 3, See a Voice, Sudden Accuracy, Salt Lion, Department of Menace Eradication, Bazaar, Bugsby Marches, Gianato Harbor, Fallen London, Porcelain Quarter, Conscription, Captain's Making. 3 decades ago in the Reign of Victoria, London was stolen by bats. Now it lies a mile below the surface. It was dreadfully inconvenient for everyone, but it opened a vast black ocean to you. Welcome to the Untersee. Past, read it in shadow. Decide later. If you just want to get out at sea immediately, choose this. Opportunity to revisit your past will arrive later. Choose a past. Decide who you were and who you want to be. Now lodge in a room above the blind's helmet. Now you're a captain. Now you belong to the Untersee, but who were you before? An ordained priest. You fell from grace. There is nothing left ashore for you. An anonymous benefactor has found this way for you. Perhaps at sea, you can overcome your appetites. This will give you a bonus to hearts, the skill of healing, and morale. A natural philosopher, your peculiar theories on time, blood, and starlight brought you down to the Neath, the cavern where London lies, and now they take you out to sea. Sea. Je me demandais ça veut dire quoi, c'est sea, la mer, l'océan. This will give you a bonus to mirrors, the skill of detection and perception. Veteran of the campaign of 68, you fought in the invasion of Hell. London's army lost, you survive. Your loot and your pension have brought you a command. This will give you a bonus to Iron, the skill of causing direct damage. A poet, educated and articulate, you seek sensation at sea. How lucky you are, you had a legacy to spend. Your long-vanished father had a rich patron at sea. This will give you a bonus to Page, the skill of trickery and knowledge. And a street urchin. The urchin gang cast you out when you grew too tall. You took to sea rather than graduate to larger crime. Your last big score was enough to buy a ship. This will give you a bonus to Veil, the skill of subtlety and evasion. Je vais me chercher de quoi avoir, je vous reviens. Alright. On va garder ça simple pour le début du dégât. Return of campaign of 66. Stern and exacting. They will not trifle with you. You promise a job to your acquaintance, the shady cook. He'll do until you find something less disgusting. Talk to him to find out why he went to sea. You were a weary soldier, now you're the captain. You're a stranger, quality. Welcome to the world, the past yet to be revealed. You've gained 20 echoes, donc 70 au lieu de 50 currency. Iron, destroy, increase damage, your attacks do. 50 au lieu de 25. You now have one shady cook. He can render the supplies edible, if not palatable. On the shady cook. Peux-tu? Ou c'est des bonus que je reçois, ça? Ouais. What does winning mean to you? Your father's bone. Your father was lost at sea. You never knew him, but you've often dreamed of him. Find return his remain of London for a decent burial. Fulfillment. Gather 100 tale, learn all you can of the sea. Write a masterpiece, retire. You know how it is to be poor, now you want a mansion, servant, fine clothes, a family perhaps. Private kingdom, establish a colony where you are absolute ruler, a utopia perhaps. Perhaps. You can't choose this now, but you may find an opportunity to switch to it later in the game. Really impossible. This choice is not yet available. Father's bone. Find where he fell and bring him home. When you found your father's bone, you can retire to victory. Explore fallen London to find your first clue. Your objective ambition quality is not find your father's bone and then retire. Ok, fait que je peux avoir différents objectifs dépendamment de mon personnage. Captain, an irregularity with the Harbour Master Office. They wish to know what term of address do you prefer ashore. This will determine what people call your captain, but your captain gender is up to you. Madame, more the captain choose this than you might expect. My lord, perhaps you really do come from a noble family, who knows? My lady, perhaps you really do come from a noble, who knows? Captain will do perfectly well, show as well as to see, thank you. Citizen, a term of address popular among those of the Calais settlement. Sir. Sir it is. Last piece of advice, explore, take chance. This captain will probably die. The sea is hungry, but each captain passes on a lesson to the next. Aiguille, je suis poisson or turban. Your father's bone, a cold trail. Your father lost at sea so very long ago. The trail was cold, but now you have a lead. The dark spectacle admiral. One week ago, the admiral grew incautious after one brandy too much, many in Parthenon Club. He made reference to your father's deplorable end, and expressed his regret that he had not prevented it. You are not a member of the Parthenon, but their head waiter once served in your regiment. The Admiralty. You meet your friend, the head waiter, and learn that the Admiral has not returned since. Perhaps you regret his outspokenness. You'll have to find him in his lair at the Admiralty. Win 3 levels of Admiralty favor and visit the Admiralty Survey Office to speak with the Admiral. Fallen on the deep, dark, and marvelous. All voyage starts here, and this is where a successful voyage ends. Je vais lire ça off-screen. Je reviens. La dernière option en bas, c'est Sell this book, puis You don't have any of this advice for Captain. Fait qu'apparemment, j'ai vendu le book, puis... right. And then... Et il y a beaucoup de blabla. Agree to carry the incidental salvager to Vanderbite. She visits Wolfstack every day in the stained rag, begging for passage. No captain will look her in the eye. Come aboard. Deny. Ah, il va me voir. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Your journal. Objective and story progress are on the right-hand side. From Gainden Morn in the Corsair Forest, somewhere not far from home water. Perhaps. Survey 3 ports and return to Windenmere. New crew. Dash. Choosing hard challenge, the higher the quality, the higher the chance of success. Oh, comatose ferret. Mostly mobiles, occasionally it's feral. Eventually he straightens up and wipes his mouth slowly with his farm. The shady cook is not the most hygienic of officer, but he'll do until you find something better. Oh, un peu bizarre. Sea of Lily. Je suis comme pas dans le mood pour lire de quoi, fait que ça part pas bien, là. Ah, ok. Et WSD a l'air de faire quelque chose. To the northeast. Où je vois mon gaz? When you see green light on the ship, you're in the dark. Nothing in the bat's range. Ok, voilà ma vitesse en haut à gauche ici. Ok, j'ai un report. A very modest challenge. Piano music drift across the terrace. Ok. Hop, ça m'a reseté. Chut. Le jeu m'intéresse quand même un peu. Pas pour le channel par contre. Let's go to the light. Fait que j'ai consommé 1 ou 2 fuels so far. Never writ. Never is increasing. Iron Miserico Funging Station. Bateau, hein? Ok, non. You were fortunate. You gained our supply. You gained 2 terreurs. Good to eat. Some poisoned hallucinogens or mischievous. Good luck. You're an hour away from the schedule. La peu de terreur. Les fragments. You gain 1 supply. You've been told of accidentally find restaurant and vendor bite. Compile a port report. Oh, le jeu il est slow. Mirrors, iron. The red arc shows the range of your deck gun. Il est dans mon deck gun. Keep the enemy range in range while your crew work out a firing solution. This will happen faster if you keep the enemy in your pro light. Je sais pas où est mon HP. Ici. Pas sûr si je suis en train de gagner. Claiming your prize. You defeated your opponent. Move to the site of their demise to salvage something. Dissect it, butcher it. On va prendre des risques. Mystery remain. Well, it blood glows and it's terribly glowy. Fascinating. Page 25 failed in a challenge. Try again and you may have better luck. This fragment. More hunting trophy. Is at 50% or better, alright. Je suis pas à 50% or better. Fait que je peux pas me mêler. You've lost a crew member. Crew sets of this. Lose too many and your speed will be reduced. Lose them all and you too will die. You can always engage more in London and sometimes other ports. Lost 1 crew. You're a fucker. The forlorn and wailing cried. The megalops turns on its back leg, neatly folded, as bluish blood guts out from its wound. Its golden glows begin to dim. You've lost 24 hunger. Nyam. Horseman, stag. Ornament stag. Discovered carries a point 50, fragments gained. Discovered vendor bite. Il y a un trou dans ton toit. Je crois qu'il y a un trou dans ton toit. Discovers Davy's base. Discovered pick fingers. Wastes. The air trembles, a breath of change passes. Chose qui bouge ici. Sounds like a very stupid thing to check. Homewater sailors dawdle at the rail, watching for the lights of London. Low Barnet. On dirait un gros œil. Ça c'est l'île. L'île. Slow boat is slow, but I think it's also part of the point. Fed the crew. The glassy chop of dark water, the iron clatter of feet at the hatchway. Revenue men. Her Enduring Majesty Customs Service worked closely with both the Ministry of Public Decency and the Master of the Bazaar. They have to select you for an inspection. Don't cheek them. Let them do their worst. This will also reduce your suspicion if your suspicion is 5 or more. Declare all control for the custom duty on a taxable or romantic literature you're carrying. I'll go sunlight. This will also reduce if you're suspicious. Talk your way out of search. Set something aside. They roam your deck like wolves. They tear through your belongings like termites. At least they leave. Pas changé. Je sais pas il était où mon truc là. Collect message. Something has changed. Someone wants to sign on. Now have one of this another day are free of name. London, Admiralty, continue. Là, j'envoie mes rapports que j'ai faits. Je pense qu'il me manque un point. Je sais pas si je pose de le voir ici. Je peux pas retire. Perdu de l'écho, perdu de la terreur. J'ai gagné un Restful Night. Yay. She's staying at a respectable boarding house near the docks and has made it known that she's available for work. Specializing in amputations. Easy to acquire unwanted appendages at sea. Où c'est que je vois mon cargo? Ok, non. First off, shipyard. Hole 1, okay. Possibly there's a reason you might want to see the bonus the size of a dining room table. Ok, c'est un shadow, basically, là. Iron bonus, moins 20. C'est basically qu'est-ce que j'ai. Shops. Yard. Reduce crew requirement, but also crew capacity and will slightly increase engine power. I like it when it's quiet. Okay. Les golems. Comment je fais pour réparer? Alright. Je sais pas comment réparer, on va juste aller finir cet épisode en allant couler en quelque part. Voir qu'est-ce qui arrive quand on pète au flip. Ça a l'air d'être un autre bateau, là. Je vois que son searchlight est bizarre un peu. Far from home. Purchase fuel. Speak to the crew. J'ai perdu la terreur. Why are even strangers? Ok, fait que c'est un fort. J'ai bien compris. Ah, il faut que je double check si mon rôle a augmenté en faisant rien pendant une journée. Mountain Island. Quaker's Haven. Fogbent. Gunner struggle to see. Fait que oui, le jeu est un petit peu trop narratif pour que je l'enregistre. No landlubber would notice the change, but you feel the air prickle on your skin. Somewhere new. I'm in a descent like crane of full stack dock, but vaster, the Corsair forest Our lookouts are watchful. Sickly yellow light glimmers for a moment, then fades. Je pense qu'il, lui, m'a engagé. My fed de crew. J'aurais peut-être dû me battre. Discovered Born Vadus pillars. Crack pirate crew. I am more nimble than you. Ou ton arc est merdique. Bon, le but est de mourir, clairement, je suis en train de d'échouer. Cette crew. Size crew. Sorry! The ship is ours. What do you do? Loot and scuttle. She's a violent villain. The seas aren't safe. Take what you can, move on. Box full of mystery. You gain their supply. A crate of human souls. Sure. Le combat après une journée. Restless night. In the watches of the night, you pad softly past the hatch to the... Je passe sur des pitons là. Terror is increasing rapidly. Sailor has grown fretful and disobedient, reluctant to go on deck even in port. Watching me up there, salt messenger, salt God's its eyes on me, I'll never see home again. Alright, on va laisser me tuer. Yo! Bon, enfin. 6. Tutorial. Your terror cruiser supplies. 0. Bon. The ship foundered. The air screamed. The flood dark water. Slip beneath the wave. Slip beneath the wave. You're gone, but you provided for your hair. Yeah. J'ai pas eu d'enfant. Don't worry. These things happen. Explore boldly with your next. Choose a legacy to preserve something for your next captain. Je sais pas si l'achievement était vu là, mais je pense pas. Retain of the iron value in one weapon. Alright. On va appeler ça un épisode. Je vais peut-être faire explorer le jeu tout seul. Mais ouais. Pour le moment, on va passer à autre chose. Alors, au revoir et à bientôt.